In this segment of the Road to the Kentucky Derby presented by Woodford Reserve, we're going to buy, sell, hold. I'm going to throw out some names of some contenders for the Kentucky Derby, or pretenders. We may decide that at this point. But I'm going to throw out the names of 5 horses, and each of you tell me whether you're going to buy, sell, or hold on this horse heading toward the Derby. And we're going to start off with the leader in the Road to the Kentucky Derby point system, and that is the D. Wayne Lucas trained Bravazzo.
I'll buy. He's in the race.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of heart.
I'll sell him right now. I think he still has to improve significantly off that race. So yeah, I'm against right now.
Yeah, I'm a seller.
All right, coming out of the same race from Jerry Hollendorfer's barn, Instilled Regard had a big win previous start, then came back, ran flat as the favorite. Where do we look at Instilled Regard? Ed, we'll start with you.
I'm going to sell him too, and part of that is, you know, back in the Lecomte, it seemed to be a 1-2 race with him and Steve Asmussen's horse that I don't have to worry about pronouncing after today, Principe Guerme, and he ran even flatter than Instilled Regard. So based on that, I'm selling him as well.
He's going to be my alone hold, and the reason why I'm going to hold him is because he did not settle on down the back stretch of that race. He settled in the Lecomte. Maybe there's a chance that was just a bad day for him, but he has to come back and run obviously much better in his final prep.
I'll go contrarian. I'll actually buy because I think it's so low right now. I'll take a gamble and see if he can jump back forward. One race does not make a horse.
Noble Indy's the one I want out of that race.
Yeah. Darren, since he's rolling, since he's moving ahead, we're going to go on the next one, and that would be Audible, coming off a big win. New York bred, coming off a really impressive win for Todd Fletcher. What do you do with Audible on this day?
I'm going to sell. Yeah. And basically it's because of the breeding. I just don't believe Audible is going to relish a 1.25 distance.
I'm a complete agreement with Darren there. I'm going to sell Audible. I think that he's a brilliant performer, perhaps up to 1 1/8 even, but 1 1/4 is going to be too far for him.
Since I have him 4th in my top 10, I'll call it a hold. I don't foresee moving him too far up. I think others are better, but I like where his position is and think that can hold. So I'm going to hold on to that one.
All right, unbeaten officially, although he did finish second to his stablemate Solomini, is McKenzie. Where do we go with McKenzie?
I'm going to be a Brisnet company man and buy. I'm going to believe the Brisnet speed rating. I know Bob's been very high on this. Our clocker friend Gary Young, who joins us Derby Week, has been high on what he's seen in the morning. Bob has a deep stable. I think McKenzie's among the best of those. I'm buying.
I'm selling McKenzie. I a little bit of the same concern with the distance that I do with Audible, and I don't think Baffert would have run him in the 1 mile sham if he really thought he was a serious Derby horse. He's really going to be really good in the upcoming preps, but I don't like him at the 1 1/4 distance. I'm
going to sell. I can't recall the last time we've seen a Derby winner swish his tail in the stretch. And if you notice the videotape of the Los Alamitos Futurity as well as the sham, with about 1/8 of a mile to run, he starts swishing that tail. To me, that's an indication of him getting tired. I think he's dynamic at the middle distances.
Our first mention of the tail swishing factor. We got one more horse on the buy, hold, or sell list, and we're going to look at a horse that intrigues me. I can't figure out what to do with him exactly, and that's Catholic Boy, who's coming off a loss in his first race of the year.
I'm selling, and was selling even before the Sam F. Davis. The Remsen Stakes, to me, is just not a Kentucky Derby key race. 1 1/8 for 2-year-olds. We talked earlier about you want brilliance. You don't find it at 9 furlongs in November with 2-year-olds. I sold him before the Sam F. Davis and not looking to buy.
I'm going to buy him. I thought that Sam F. Davis wasn't that bad a race. So yeah, he was a little bit short in it, but I've seen Kentucky Derby winners, most notably Super Saver, come back a little bit short in that race and win the Derby a couple races later. If he improves off that, like I think he can, then we'll see a much better effort next time.
I'm gonna hold. I actually, like James, I thought that was a good effort to move forward. I think very highly of Untamed Domain, who's raced exclusively on turf. Untamed Domain beat Catholic Boy. If I think that much of Untamed Domain, I've got to respect Catholic Boy, but I'm holding on him.
Yeah, I'm always intrigued by grass pedigrees in the Kentucky Derby, and that still got me on Catholic Boy, but we'll see.